Hello everyone, how are you today? I hope you're good and I'm good as well. Yeah, so in our previous lesson, we tried to look at music. We looked at music, in which we were saying music is sound. Music is sound. So music actually is sound that is arranged in a certain way. So in the previous lesson, we also say that sound is anything that you can hear, anything that you're able to hear, whether I'm speaking, whether grass is breaking, whether someone is knocking on the door, whether someone is calling you, that is sound, anything that you can hear. So in this lesson, we're going to further explore at different sounds of different animals and see if we can come up with certain music or certain arrangements that will create music. So firstly, we are going to explore sounds of different animals and we're going to arrange the sounds, create our own music. Well, do you remember how a cow sounds like? A cow. Boo. That's how a cow sounds like. Do you remember how a snake sounds like? Tss. That's the sound of a snake. Do you remember how a goat sounds like? The sound of a goat? Meh. That's the sound of a goat. And do you remember how a hyena sounds like? A hyena. That is woo. That's the sound of a hyena. So different animals make different sounds. You can think of them: chicken, a bird, a duck, whatever, everything else. Whether they are currents of the ocean, there are different sounds out there. So specifically, let us focus on the sounds of a cow, a goat, and a hyena. Bo, that's a cow. A goat, meh, and a hyena, ooh, ooh. Those are sounds of animals: a cow, a goat, and a hyena. So, can we make music from those sounds? Can we make some music from those sounds? Yes, of course we can. So, what we're going firstly, we're going to be counting from 1 up to 4. We're going to count 1 up to 4 like this: 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or else, yeah, so we'll be counting 1 up to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can count with me: 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let us count together: 1, 2, 3, 4. And remember, we have sounds of different animals. We have a sound of a cow, sound of a goat, sound of a hyena. Yes, sound of a cow, sound of a goat, sound of a hyena. So we're going to use those sounds and create some music. So to create music from those sounds, we're going to create a pattern. A pattern. So we're going to fit that pattern in our timing system: 1, 2, 3, 4. So, firstly, when I count 1, we're going to start with the sound of a cow, like boo. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boo. 3, 4. Boo. 3, 4. Then from there, after the sound of a cow, we're going to put the sound of a goat. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Boo, meh. 4. You see? Boo, meh. So after the sound of a cow, we have sound of a goat. And remember, we're counting 1, 2, 3, 4. Like boo, meh. 3, 4. Boo, meh. 3, 4. Boo, meh. 3, 4. 4. You can do it with me. Bo, me, 3, 4. Yeah, so from there, we're going to insert or to put the sound of a hyena. Remember, we are moving from the sound of a cow to a sound of a goat. Then, at the very end, we're going to put the sound of a hyena. Let us see how it is going to sound like. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bo, me, ooh, bo, me, ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bo, me, ooh, bo, me, ooh, bo, me, ooh, bo, me, ooh. You can try it yourself. Bo, me, ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bo, me, ooh. So have you seen? We have used sounds of different animals. In this case, sound of a goat, sound of a cow, the sound of a hyena. Then we have tried to use those sounds to create some music. That's how music works. Remember that sound is anything that you can hear, and you can use sound to create music. Thank you so much. I wish you a very good day. I want you to practice our pattern. Cow, goat, then hyena. Cow, goat, then hyena. Cow, goat, then hyena. Bo, me, ooh, wee. Bo, me, ooh, wee. Bo, me, ooh.